Look for what works for you. But for me, if you want something to take away from this, of all of those, you have to be present.
Welcome to Unifest Talks. In the professional world, everyone is expecting you to use a blueprint for success. But the biggest wins are usually found outside the lines. How do you commit to your ideas when everyone around you is telling you to stay within the lines? Welcome to Unifest Talks. We interview leaders who built their own unique path of success and growth. These are the entrepreneurs and creators who had to build their own blueprint, showing us how to transform raw vision and sheer resilience into undeniable, unconventional success. We focus on the wisdom gained from staying in the process, not just the final result. This episode of Unifest Talks is brought to you by HKD Digital, our partner who believes that intentional endurance is the key to lasting success. Visit unifest.com to learn more about our partners and how they support you, the next generation of global co-creators towards a better life. It's time to manifest the best version of you. Time to learn the art of intentional endurance. Welcome to Unifest Talks. I'm your host, Rex Remitio. And if you have ever felt like your journey doesn't look like anyone else's on social media, you are exactly where you need to be. My guest today is the visionary behind the Makx Excellence Portal, the country's first multi-advocacy business solutions company, which specializes in delivering high-level training and consulting to top government and Fortune 500 companies. We're going to talk about Makx Excellence Portal and how his journey from a corporate career to successfully navigating into his own business is his ultimate unconventional blueprint for building wealth and strategic business influence, which aligns to our focus on business and wealth. Let's welcome our guest, Mr. MAK ROA. Mak, welcome to Unifest Talks and thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. So this is the first time that I will be in a public podcast. So it excites me, but just by hearing how you introduced me, I think it was like the best introduction anyone has done for me, because as I can say, it's very authentic, so Unifest. Like if I want to go back to the introduction from where I've been, how I started my career and going to where I am now, I can say that this is going to be a very good discussion. Let's go fire away.
Okay, let's start away. So, first things first, no, you're the visionary behind the Makx Excellence Portal. So, can you tell us more about this?
Just like an average Juan or a Filipino, starting from nothing to creating a business. I started also in corporate. So I did not come from a family where I have like lots of, capital to start with. And then I just realized that, oh wait, I think there's something that I want to do more than what I am doing, right? When I graduated in college, I studied public administration and governance. So prior to that, that opened me up to a lot of, what's happening in the Philippines, the heart of a Filipino, how it really should be, something like that. And then, I started my career, I was able to join the presidential management staff. This time, it's under the Office of the President of the Philippines. And again, the exposure was different. So I saw a lot of things that can be mended or fixed, or what can a good citizen do. So I have a choice. During that time, I was given a choice. One, I'll be part of the policy department, where it is the most, or I think the dream of anyone who graduated public administration, to be part of the policy making. But I was given also a choice to be part of human resources. And during that time, I chose human resources over policy, which is a dream job or dream career for us who graduated from public ad. So I was thinking that during that time, it was in 2010, 2011, where the surge for technology, like information technology and everything is happening. I was thinking there will come a time that the scarcity of human interaction will be prime because of technology. And fast forward, look at us now with AI,
Yeah.
with everything that's happening. all
Karamihan
over the place.
naka-Facebook na lang,
Yes, on
nasa
social media.
phone na lang.
Yes. So that one, I way back like 15 years ago, I was thinking already I'm going to choose human resources because if the time comes that technology somehow takes over or there's a scarcity between like human interaction and everything, I'm already an expert in human. So
Expert in human.
yeah. So human behaviors, human capital, how you're going to make it flourish and everything. So I chose human resources over that. Over time, being part of human resources, I zeroed in training and development. So I was thinking, at the office of the president, there are like only 300 people there. So I was thinking, okay, the impact that I can make is only for 300 people. So one day there was a hiring for the office of the president, and what I did, I was part of the panel with my boss, and then I asked my boss. Actually, that's a very funny funny moment. I just remembered that. I was telling him, sabi ko, attorney, ang saya din pala sa private, no? Meron pa ang gaganda rin ng mga experience nila when you hear people telling you sa interview. Sa inyo, oo nga, sana, minsan matry mo din yon. And then right there and then, I went to my computer after the interviews, and then I looked for like an industry or a company now where there are lots of people. So from 300 people that I feel that I will only be able to impact, now I looked for a big industry. That's where the integrated resorts was booming that time. So I saw City of Dreams Manila. During that time, it was the biggest, the newest, like $2 billion putting in there. I don't even know the industry. I don't really even know the industry. And then I filed like a resignation letter right there then because I got word from the company, okay, come over, join us. There's no transition for me. So from small impact, human interaction, I wanted human interaction, I want to know about people. I transitioned to training and development. So 300, now I have 5,000, 6,000, 9,000 people that I can impact. And then I felt again, after 2 years, like, okay, I'm limiting myself again to 2,000 people, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. I need to share, like what I know, how I think, what I want to, my message to the world. That's where I started MEP in 2016, conceptually. And then I was able to, in 2017, I was able to start it. Yeah. Yun ang pinanggalingan nun. Just the number of, so I felt like, okay, if I'm going to just be the same as like the people that I love and I admire, like Francis Kong, these are like stalwarts, these are like my idols. I will be like not me and doing a disservice to myself and to my country. So I searched for ways on how I can discover myself too. Right? So, but of course, these are like my idols. They are the people that I look up to, and yung speaking engagement lang. So speaking engagement lang ba? Sabi ko, hindi. So I have to explore also. I have to build a business of my own so that but at the same time, be true to what I wanna do. That's why naging multi-advocacy si MEP, yung Makx Excellence Portal, kasi those are the things that I also believe in. So from public administration and governance, being at the office of the president, now being in training and development and learning and everything, I wanted na sama-sama siya. Hindi kasi siya pwede na you can simply say na, oh, ikaw ang what they call this, ikaw ang citizen of the republic. So ikaw din yung churchman. 'Di ba? Parang hatiin. Ba't kailangang hatiin? Meron tayo 'di ba sa Consti, yung pinaka ang tawag dito, pinaka argument, parang nagsispark ng debate, yung separation ng church and state.
Okay.
So parang in my mind, I was thinking, ganun din. Bakit may separation ba yung tao? Ako as a person na career person ka, dapat ganito ka, dapat hindi ka part ka lang ng community. Iba-iba. So you are playing different roles. So si MEP, with any roles you want to play, I will be there. But I will be your strongest partner, where it be individually or as an organization.
Okay.
So ganun na nangyari siya. And then started, of course, I have links with government and everything. Yung mga previous bosses ko got me gigs and so yun, tuloy-tuloy na siya hanggang sa we started to build our own conferences, big conferences, unti-unti, and then yan. We just remain true, pero silently like building until now.
Okay, so can you give us a picture, our viewers, no? What exactly really is MEP and how does this work? How does this look like?
MEP is it is a production company, a consulting company. So our strength namin nasa training and development. So we train leaders, we train executives, we train like staff level, rank and file, from top to bottom. Lahat yan. So anong target namin? Bakit namin ginagawa? Because in a way, like everything that we do, our advocacy is there. So for example, we are training people to be good in customer service. Embedded doon yung mga values.
Okay.
'Di ba? Na you cannot just train people to be good in customer service without elevating how they think, without elevating how they appreciate life, without elevating how they appreciate themselves and everything. So ine-elevate natin yung how they think. So marami 'yan.
Okay.
Yun ang pinaka tulong namin sa nation building for me. That's how I think, because the only way for you to be able to help your country really is to be productive. Yun lang talaga siya. So yun ang pinaka namin, core.
So the portal is not, it's not like a literal portal, but
Yeah.
a company
Yeah.
mismo talaga.
Portal is more of like, because I don't know if you guys, I'm old na. So I play
Hindi mo
Diablo
nalata.
2. Yung mga Diablo, diba? Pag mamamatay ka na, pipindot ka ng portal, talong ka na doon para, diba? So that's what I'm thinking. But in my mind, we are the portal. So we are your gateway towards excellence. That's why it's Makx Excellence Portal. It's just me. I just put an X on it because X as an exponent is something that is
Okay.
undefined yet, but in the future can, translate into a lot of things. Excellence, because I believe that life is a matter of process on how you will become excellent. It's not the other way around, deteriorating. And then the portal, of course, coming from, very fantasy world na mga, mahilig ako sa mga ganyan. So, yun, ako yung gateway mo to excellence. So, may it be organizational or pwedeng personal. Ganon yung mindset ko. But, I was like surprised past few weeks ago that portal that you're saying is actually might really happen.
Okay.
Maybe in the future,
Okay.
it will really be a portal, and I was surprised. That's why pala naging Makx Excellence Portal, because I will also be in tech soon, and in the world of AI soon, and in everywhere, and beautiful. So I was like, even me, I believe that it is not just me who's doing these things. And even for everyone, you have to have that discernment where, yes, you have a roadmap, a strategic direction, but at the same time, you know how to discern which steps you're gonna take, which steps are leading you to different things. Don't judge yourself and what's happening to you early on, because it might just, lead you to something more than what you're thinking and you've imagined. So, for me, it's like that. And true enough, from the name pa lang nga ng portal, inisip mo, gawa-gawa ko lang yan, pauso ko lang yan before. Ganun na naman, paggagawa ka ng business, di ba? Isip ka lang, ano gusto mong, pwede mong sabihin, nilagay ko lang yung pangalan ko, di ba? That's what I believe in. But, in the future, parang yata, I think it's gonna happen na talagang na mapupunta ako sa tech at dun sa
Okay.
ibang ano.
Sige. So, ano
exciting.
pinagkaiba ng MEP sa ibang training companies?
Wala naman siyang pagkakaiba. It's just the same. The only factor is that it's me and the people behind it. 'Di ba? All of us in the learning space na yan ang industry namin, we all believe that you really need to develop people so that they can achieve like prime and reach their potential, kung ano talaga yung target nila. Wala siyang pagkakaiba. But ang pagkakaiba will only be identified by those who were able to be trained by us, those who have exposure with us, and I think yun yung pinaka-power, parang value proposition. Na, syempre, pag may business ka, you have to be, what do you offer na different? What do you offer? Ano yung strength mo? What you offer? But with us, I believe, it's just the people behind, like, real not, where learning is everywhere. Learning is, like, everyone can relate to it. But the value proposition there are the people behind. Right? Just like in podcasts like this, there are a lot of podcasts. What's the difference? Maybe the approach, like, but it's the same. If you're going to look at it, everything's the same. But what makes it different? It's the people behind the thing. And I believe if you want to go towards something, diba? For example, you want to invest, you want to pataas mo yung career mo and everything, look at the people behind.
Okay.
Very important yan.
Okay.
Very important.
Okay.
Same with MEP. It's just a simple company. Startup until now. We're doing things like what normal company do. Diba? What we strive every day, of course. But the value are the people behind it.
Okay.
And the magic is there.
Okay.
So up for them to discover.
Since you've been saying na people behind, 'di ba? That's the unique value proposition, no? So what is different about the people behind MEP compared to the rest of them?
Number one, our culture is very different, straightforward, and I wanted to ensure that everyone has, everyone is the boss. I
Okay.
don't know if this concept is like there's such a thing as a concept like that everyone don't know who the boss is. You get
Okay,
that?
okay.
So lahat may ugali. Yan yung gusto ko. Lahat may ugali. Pero yung ugali mo has to be pasok dun sa kung ano natin gustong gawin. Like for example, ako mismo, inaaway ako ng staff ko eh. Pero okay lang sa akin.
Okay,
Bakit? It's just like in the table, di ba? Yung usapan, but not yung may away na as person to person. So, yun yung isa kong gustong mangyari na if you want to see a team of leaders, yan yun. And I am proud na I built everything from scratch. At hindi lahat yun talagang may background to really do what they are now doing. So, yun yung parang ko dyan. Siguro, I believe marami namang ganun eh, na mga companies, especially mga startups. Hindi ko lang pwede sabihin na we are authentic, we are genuine. Ang dami ng mga tao genuine and authentic. Dahil nang mahuhusay lahat, di ba? Pero the people behind, background, diverse background naman talaga. Kahit sinong kausapin mong startup, grabe yung mga background, nakakamangha, di ba? So having said that, for me, the people behind, it's very abstract, right? Parang humans, very dynamic. Parang kung paano ako makipag-discuss, para akong walang sinasabi, pero may sinasabi ako. You get that? Yung parang you have to interpret what I'm trying to say. Alam mo yun, ganon. It's the same. So, for me, that's how beautiful that is too. Siguro, the people behind are, like, for lack of better terms, are real people and not just, people who want something out from someone.
Okay. Okay.
We're driven by that.
You came from the world of luxury hospitality, right? And then, siguro ano dito yung mga natutunan mo na, or pinaka natutunan mo na principle na unconventional na ina-apply mo pa rin sa lahat ng ginagawa mo ngayon? Na feeling mo naging essential siya dun sa success ng company mo?
I think that ang nakuha ko doon is peace, the importance of peace. Uh, a lot of people, of course, in the luxury space, these are the people who can, pay, talagang paying customers. Yan. But you will be surprised. I was surprised that the more they are on top, the more they look for peace.
Okay. Yeah.
And peace is expensive. Diba? Yung peace is expensive, gusto ko pang dalhin sa ibang usapan, pero dito muna ako sa entrepreneurial.
Okay. Okay.
But, it's expensive. Bakit? You have to sacrifice a lot. You want peace, you have to address things that are hard to discuss within yourself. You want peace, you have to start conversations that are very hard with your partners, diba? With your colleagues, with your husband, with your wife, with your girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever that is. Hard conversations. Very hard to have peace of mind, diba? You want to have peace, you have to work hard so that you ensure that you can put something on the table. At the end of the day, all of you are like secured. You have like roof, diba? Above you. Very expensive ang peace. But, peace is achievable. Yun ang na-realize ko. I was in the luxury spaces, not with the brands, not with the lifestyle of, but peace in itself. Kaya pumupunta sila sa secluded na mga lugar. Tahimik. Tapos they will do yoga. They will do sound bath. Who would appreciate a sound bath? You will not appreciate yoga, sound bath, and everything if your brain and your mind is cluttered everywhere. You may be a multi-millionaire, billionaire, dollars or everything. But if you don't have peace, I think, diba? That's why it's expensive. It is in a way an exchange. You need to exchange a lot of things for you to get peace. Like your ego. Diba? Pagka-entrepreneur ka, kailangan may konting certain level of ego ka na para papupush ka. Pero yung pala, you have to really somehow sacrifice. Diba? Ay, hindi pala. Kaya the more you go up the ladder, the more you go to a space where you can now do and, maximize luxuries, the more you would understand that peace is really expensive. But it's worth it.
Okay. Curious lang din kami, no? How do you usually structure your daily, weekly, or yearly goals, no? So that you can maintain what we call intentional endurance across all your high-stakes commitments?
Very simple. Let me answer it like this. There are a lot of tools, a lot of ways, and I'm not gonna introduce another one, right? But what I would like to highlight is the power of being present, right? Of being present. Like for example, when we are on dinner tables, when we are like outside with our team, what's the one thing that everyone has and it's very hard for them to detach from that? What?
Siyempre, cellphone madalas,
Very
diba?
good. Very good. And when you're on your phone, you're not being present at all. Why? Because you are in your phone. Kapag merong awkward silence, kuha your phone, check kung may nag-message sa social media. So you lose the space and the chance to like really speak and be with the person. May it being anak mo, kapatid mo, pinsan mo, colleague mo, 'di ba? Boss mo, kung sino. So that's what I would like to highlight more than the day-to-day. Because the day-to-day, it's very easy. No, you can learn from you get, sulat ka, 1, 2, 3, una mo, anong unahin mo, mahirap ba? Dami na yan eh. Diba? Dami na yan. Look for what works for you. But for me, if you want something to take away from this, of all of those, you have to be present. You have to be present for yourself. Pag sabi mo, naka-schedule ka na, ngayon I have to do exercise, then be present and exercise. Drop everything in your head. Right? Now, if you're working on something, I book this time, I have to study this in this hour. I will study this hour. Drop everything. Right? But because we are so cluttered in everything, Kaya yan, hindi mo magawa yung mga ginagawa mo. So, hindi kailangan ng productivity hack at saka yung mga tool. Ang pinaka productivity hack is for you to be present and enjoy life. Right? Pag nagiinuman ka, di mag-inom ka. Happy, enjoy ka. Pag nag-aaral ka, aral ka. Pag nag-work ka, work ka. Di ba? Kasi yung mga yan, any strategy that you put, any tool na gamitin mo, nakadepende yun sa taong gagamit. Pero again, if you yourself, have no intention of like really be present, you will not really get the best out of it. Magigising ka na lang, 2 years na, 3 years na, ay, tapos natumanda na, birthday na naman.
Oo.
'Di ba? Alam mo na naman lahat, 'di ba? May ikigay ka na, ginawa mo na 'yan, ginawa mo na 'to, ginawa mo na 'yan, dami na. Pero bakit hindi mo siya ma-enjoy? Because simple conversation, simple meals, you cannot even enjoy. Why? You're not present. You're there. I'm not demonizing that. That's a very beautiful thing. But any tool depends sa kung sino gumagamit para ma-maximize mo yan. Will it be good or bad? So meron akong analogy dyan na nakakatawa na sinasabi ko, okay, you give a good knife, like magandang klase ng knife, to a chef, di ba? You can create good sushi and everything. Pinakamagaganda, cuts niya and everything. Sarap. Pero bigay mo yung sa hindi trained, wala rin siya magagawa. It's just a tool. Now, bigay mo sa criminal yan, then it can be something that the person can use, 'di ba? Sa mga tao na, at to the detriment of others. So tools are just tools. I remember during our yung Unifest, I introduced depth and form. It's a framework that I created in my approach in a lot of things. That for me, it's very important for you to have depth in everything. Form will follow. Kaya during that time, elevator pitch yun, ang focus ko is yung depth, yung lalim ng alam mo sa business mo at saka anong ginagawa mo. Then form will follow. For example, you are my dad or you are my uncle, right? I want to build a good relationship with you. I have to go deep, get to know you, spend time with you, and everything. But how we were going to spend time, we will know it along the way. Nood tayo basketball. Okay, bilyar tayo, tito. Music tayo. Mahilig din ako sa music. Form will follow. But if you understand the depth, the reason, why, the question of why, it will lead you to your purpose. So my purpose for you is for me to get to know you, uncle. I want to go deeper in our relationship. Anong gagawin natin? Wala kang maiisip? Isip mo. Diba? If you're in business, paano mo makakuha yung mga ibang tao to believe in what you do? O kaya anong ginagawa mo? Pag tinanong ka, hindi mo nga masabi ano bang produkto mo, anong serbisyo mo, ba't mo ginawa yan, paano mo stinart, bakit ka na-inspire, what inspires you, diba? Hindi mo masabi. Dahil wala kang depth. Dahil nandun ka na, hindi, lahat na ng klase ng AI. Mga agentic yan, modular, lahat yan, kabisado ko lahat yan. And, right? So, yun. So, for me, very important, you ask yourself the why, know your purpose. Abstract kasi masyado kasi mo, ano bang purpose mo? Bakit ka nag-lawyer? Syempre, masaya, lawyer kami lahat. Saka yung, minsan, bakit ka ngayon nag-lawyer ka na, you created it like this, diba? Kaya maraming iba lawyer sila, tapos entrep pa, tapos ganito pa. Kasi before tayo, kung ano yung pag-aaral na gusto ng parents natin, minsan may ibang ganon. Tapos, along the way, madidiscover mo kung ano yung gusto mo. Hanggang lumalalim yung pagkakakilala mo sa sarili mo, interest mo, then you zero in from there, diba? And then yung form, susunod na yon. Tools will follow. Yung mga ganun. Madami na yun. So for me, very important yung concept ng depth and form. So focus parang ano yan I think it was like, it's the Pareto principle, medyo 80-20. Is that it? Yung Pareto ba yun? Yung 80-20. But this one is, minsan kasi ang hirap ng, ang dami mo na ding alam, lahat na titingnan mo na, lahat na susunod, hindi mo alam kung anong gagamitin mo. Diba? Tapos iba, gumana sa akin to. Yun lang. So, kailangan mong hanapin yung gagana sa'yo for you. What will work for you. O, diba?
Okay. So, before we end...
Hopefully, I'm
Yeah.
answering it kasi I usually answer in a different way. And
Okay.
then, medyo philo ang approach pag ko. Yeah.
Okay lang naman. Sige. So before we end, Mac, no, we have one final question
Go.
para sa bawat guest namin sa Unifest, no? Because we believe, diba, that success is not built on just one big decision, but consists of tiny, consistent actions, diba? So for you, what is that one non-negotiable ritual, habit na ginagawa mo para sa'yo dapat mong gawin kada araw?
Aside from taking a bath, of course. Because you have to freshen up.
Saka
everything.
kumain, syempre. Oh.
Yes. One habit. Okay, one habit. I think it is staying still and embracing the silence. So I'm not afraid of silence. When I was like young, in way back high school, I met a community. It's a religious community. It is one of their like parang saints na who I'm a Roman Catholic. So it's Saint Ignatius de Loyola. So si Saint Ignatius very silent yan, yung mga style niya dyan. So para dun sa mga hindi matulad namin. So I loved it. So silence pala is very powerful. Very powerful. Kaya sometimes when you don't talk and you're silent, people get nervous and think, what's happening? Just like right now, a few seconds ago. Silence builds. And if you want, like for me, it worked for me. I'm not sure if it will work for you. But silence is very important. In a very noisy world now, sit down, be still, engage with your mind. I tell you, the 3-5 minutes, so hirap to start. Until you start to get focused. And then those that retains in your mind, mga naiiwan dyan, yun yung mga most important things. And a lot of things. Sometimes it's scary. Bakit? When you sit down and you're just silent, so that's what I do, like 5 to 10 minutes of silence in the morning and in the evening to reflect. So I was like thinking, okay, in the morning, here we go again. Let's go. Let's kill it. If that's okay, the word kill it. But and in the evening, I did everything that I can do for the day. You have to rest. Because challenge yan, ha? Pag very passionate ka, very on the go ka, hindi ka na natutulog. Hindi ka na nakakatulog. Bakit? Tuloy-tuloy yung iniisip mo. Iba pa yung sa ginagawa mo sa iba. Not because magulo ka at marami kang iniisip may problema. Hindi problema eh. Puro ideas and everything. It's very hard to shut down. So pag shut down mo siya, okay, mind number 1, ano mo iniisip mo? Marami yan eh. Marami yan. Okay, you sit down. So I sit down, take deep breath. So it's like, dati na-introduce ako sa meditation. I love meditation too, pero it's hard for me. So sabi ko, sige, gawa na lang ako ng meditation MAK version, which is you just remain silent and think. And then kung ano mo pumasok sa thoughts, masulat ka lang. Sulat ka lang. That's why nung bata ko, yung wall ko is like, you know, sa mga prison, yung sulat-sulat. All the quotable quotes are there.
Ikaw
Quotes that
nagsusulat
I've met.
mismo?
Yeah, in my wall. So pag pumasok ka sa wall ko, sulat yan lahat. Simula bata ako hanggang ano. And my room was like scary. Because you will see everything there. My thoughts. So now, nagkaroon ng mga Twitter.
Ginawa mong journal yung pader ng bahay nyo,
yes,
no?
Yes. Kaya, yung mga iniisip ko, it sticks in my mind. Diba? It sticks in my mind. I remember, meron akong isinulat nga dun eh. I met this person in college. Pero ang sinabi niya sa akin, sabi ko, may problema siya. Tinanong ko, anong problema mo? Nag-share siya. Tapos sinabi sa akin, kaya yan. Hindi, dapat kayanin. Kakayanin. And I wrote it in my wall. So, bago pa magkaroon ng wall sa Friendster, wall sa, sa
Literal na wall.
Facebook, di ba? I was really do the wall.
Oo.
Like, thing, sulat talaga.
Ang sabi ng magulang mo nung sinusulatan
Oh,
mo?
I think we have a problem. but hindi naman. They're fine. Wala ka na magagawa, di ba? I paint my
Tapos pinturahan mo na lang.
hindi nga
Tapos
nila eh.
Okay.
Nung
Hanggang ngayon nakasulat pa rin doon?
I did repainted it, pero may mga ibang mga naiwan kasi mga hindi mababasag yung pader para makuha yung piece. Pero pinicture naman lahat bago ni-repaint yung ibang part. Pero ako din yung nag-decide na i-repaint yun. Kasi nga, parang nag-set ng new chapter na ako sa isip ko, etong mga to parang luma na, talagang wala na. Pero magagamit ko pa rin. So, naka-pictures lang siya. Pero it's really, alam mo yung pagka sa movies, yung mga susulat-sulat yung mga preso, so, siguro, kaya I need silence. Kaya it worked for me. Because my mind is so, ang dami niyang sinasabi, di ba? Ang kulit mo, sige, anong gusto mo? Manahimik muna tayo, sa'yo tong moment na to. Yeah. So, 10 minutes in the morning, that would do. 10 minutes in the evening, that would really help out. So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you
I
so
hope
much.
that would help.
Yeah, definitely, no? I think silence also, kung ano may sinasabi mo, is also a form of meditation, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And then, yeah, journaling, no? Doon sa'yo, sa pader ka nagjo-journal, no? Ako naman every morning, no?
Good.
Dire-diretso ko, unfiltered, kahit
Good.
nagmumura ako, ganyan,
Good.
minumura ko.
Very good.
Alam mo yun,
Yes.
diba?
Very good yan.
Yeah.
Oh, diba?
So, thank you so much, Mak, no? And your story of pivoting mindsets and businesses and your commitment to intentional endurance and everything that you shared, no, is exactly the blueprint that our listeners need. So, maraming salamat, Mak, for sharing your wisdom.
It is me who should really thank you and everyone here for providing platforms like this. Because just like MEP, I wanted to be a platform for people's minds that needs a place or a stage for the world to hear their message. Yun. So just like you, I resonate strongly with you guys. Again, the people behind it, being intentional in what you do. I think there is something that is steering in this era and in this generation that would really make an impact in the world in the next 20, 30 years. And we're playing together para to shape that. Yun ang exciting to. Diba? Kaya kudos to all of you and to us all. Winner.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mak, and let's play all together. So until next time, keep trusting yourself and committing to the process. I'm your host, Rex Renitio, and this is Unifest Talks. That was another masterclass in sustainable success. If today's conversation showed you anything, it's that your vision is worth the focus, and the journey demands your resilience, not your burnout. Take one unconventional step today towards manifesting the best version of you. Again, a huge thank you to our partner, HKD Digital, for supporting the collective's vision for Unifest Talks. And special thanks to the following for their support: Eastern Communications and Ayala Foundation. To catch all the lessons from our guests, hit subscribe wherever you are tuning in and follow Unifest on all social media platforms. Visit unifest.com to access the show notes and connect with our global co-creators of tomorrow. Until next time, keep trusting yourself and committing to the process.